Alright, it is MoK2FM. You know what it is. I'm joined in the studio right now by a very special guest. Very special guest. OG. Is it okay to call you an OG in the game, Rob?
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to get away with Young G.
Young G. Well, yeah. Young OG, you know, like Fabulous maybe.
Nah.
Rob Kelly is in the building. Rob, it is so good to see you, man. How you been?
I'm alright, man. How are you?
Yeah, chilling.
You came up, Mo. You came up.
Came a long way.
They put you in the big house now.
Yeah, they put me up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still chancing my arm, but you know, come a long way from the days of. We used to be in that little studio.
We were in that little studio. Yeah.
Yeah,
but that's where one of these studios is where I first ever did my first ever rhyme. Was here, like.
Yeah, back in the day with Wes Darcy.
15 years ago.
15 years deep in the game.
15 years. Yeah, a long time.
Jeez. So you've basically seen and pretty much done it all when it comes to hip hop in Ireland.
I mean, I've done a lot, yeah. I'm lucky to still be able to do it after all these years, you know what I mean? When
did you drop, I think, what was your first project? The Collection?
Collection? Wow, that was just like a bootleg, like or whatever, freestyles and
that was a big mixtape though, because you had like a big UK
Well, I don't think
DJ.
anyone ever really did mixtapes over here before me. Because everyone before me came out like with albums or EPs or 12 inches that they were pressing, so
yeah.
I was probably more influenced by what was going on in New York at that time, so
yeah.
I did a mixtape myself just to put it, because I didn't have access to producers and all that really back then anyway. I only had one guy, Mike.
Yeah.
And we just did that and put it out, and that was like a bootleg. But that kind of opened the door down the line for the labels and stuff. Everything that came after that, bragging rights, all that, drop kicked, all that. But all that, would have started from being here. Because I didn't have records or nothing. I just came to the radio station to
freestyling.
To freestyle. Yeah.
Wow. And that was the Collection was 2004, was it?
2000. I think it might have been 2003, 2002.
Man,
I can't remember the
Triple
years.
OG.
All run into
Triple
each
OG.
other after once you get over a certain age, they all run into each other. But yeah, a long time.
What's so you said like 15 years in it doing making hip hop in Ireland. I mean, what's been the highlight for you?
Oh man,
because there's been so much.
So many.
I would say the St. Patrick's Day Massacre mixtape was probably the biggest achievement that I hosted.
No.
Damn it, it has to be up there.
Too many highlights. One of them, definitely going to Memphis Bleek's wedding. That was one of the highlights, even though it wasn't strictly music, but being over there with at Bleek's wedding.
Rockefeller wedding.
Yeah, that was definitely a highlight.
Jay, did you see Jay, or you can't say?
We were on the same row. So because we were on Bleek's on the groom side, so the groom didn't have as many guests as Ashley. She had the big party with her, so there was only a few. So yeah,
Jay-Z was there.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was like 2-3 rows sitting 2-3 rows in front of me. I was sitting beside True Life's brother Debo, who runs the label with Bleek, and Hove was there. Like but it wasn't like we were up like, hey, what's up, Hove, or whatever. No, we were just like, you know what I mean.
Gotta keep it chill.
Yeah, keep it moving.
You've done a lot of stuff for Bleek.
Yeah, no, we're good friends. We met in 10 years ago. That's 10 years ago. Imagine that. That seems like it's only 2 years ago. So we met 10 years ago, and as you know, he's come over here a couple of times or whatever. So we're just more like friends or whatever than do music together, because Bleek can tell you straight up, I don't like that.
yeah, I know. He's a real dude, definitely.
But one of the highlights I have, one of the real highlights was down to Bleek and down to a number of people, was working with Sean Price, the late great Sean Price.
Absolutely.
Because, Bleek put me on a record on that he was putting on his mixtape RNS, and I did the verse, but Sean Price didn't know I was doing it. But Bleek was Sean Price's cousin, so when he come over here, I'd be playing Sean Price. You know, I play Sean Price 24/7. So
you put me on to Sean Price big time.
Exactly. So I'm playing his music. He was like, "Oh, that's my cousin." Da. So when he had that record RNS, he gave me the voice on it on the low. So I did like 2 verses. I sent it to him. He was like, "No, that's not it.
Yeah,
come back, do another one." So I did one. Long story short, Sean Price was like, I don't know who Rob Kelly is, but he killed that. And then we got in contact or whatever. So after that, then, like just random stuff would happen. I'd be on Twitter and I'd see Sean Price put out a tweet, and it'd be Black Irish Rogue album. This is fire. Yo, Rob, this is fire. I was like, jeez, this guy's like my idol. Like,
your idol, your hero. Yeah. Crazy.
But I never reached out to him and be like, hey, can we do a song together or whatever? Because I didn't want, the kind of character it was. I didn't want to like.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to feel like you're reaching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like, and plus, like, you can buy verses off people, but I never wanted to be like one of them people that buys the verse because, no disrespect to it, it's part of the game, but I wanted to be on.
A lot of people, they make a lot of money off that. I know they're charging big money for these big features.
Yeah,
like
but
like $5,000 upwards.
People within the music can kind of see through that, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, big time.
So
big time.
They know who's working with each other off the strength and who's getting paid or whatever. So I never wanted to go down that road, but I had done a record. I did the SAS EP with SAS, No Blacks, No Dogs, No Irish, and we had Rim from the Villains on there, who's on the first single off Cal Hefe.
That was your last project that you dropped?
Yeah, that was the last one, right? And then we had a song called The Wicked on it, and Rim was on it, and P.F. Cutton was playing it. Sean Price was in the studio, and P.F. Cutton was playing it. And Rim was playing it for him. And then one day I woke up, and I checked my mentions on Twitter, and it was just Sean Price saying, yo, to me. So I didn't know what he was talking about, and I went into my DMs. He was like, I have this record I want you to do.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, we're still good money. So I was like, if I don't want to
Wow.
Yeah. So I said, cool, I'll be back in the studio next week. The whole week I was nervous because I was like, how am I going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like, the last one he didn't know I was doing it. I just kind of snuck the verse on. This one is for his album or whatever. So I sent it to him, didn't hear nothing back from him for a day, and then he sent me back like fireworks.
Yeah.
So then like a week later, he put a picture of me on his Instagram, and he's like, Rob Kelly rhymes better than you, and I got a verse for you. So he was supposed to be on this album, and then unfortunately,
yeah.
So I didn't want to speak about that just to push the album or whatever, because, you know, I don't want to look like I'm using that just to promote the album or whatever. But that was probably the biggest highlight of all, getting to work with Sean Price. So.
Definitely. Not only Sean Price you've worked with, like we mentioned Bleek there, SAS. There's been a lot of other big features that you've collaborated with.
Yeah.
Because you were kind of one of the first out of Ireland to get these international
one of the
collabs.
First, yeah, definitely.
Shout out Frankie Crutches.
Frankie, yeah. I think Frankie's out now. I'm not sure. I think
Is he?
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's out.
Dip said he was down, was he? Or he had beef with them
I
or
think
something?
he was affiliated somewhere early days, and then there was a big fallout, so whatever. He's over on the other side. So that's it. Yeah.
Crazy.
The other side. No, I did work with a lot of international artists, I suppose, over the years.
Yeah. And you've opened up for pretty much everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone, and there's nobody we really didn't get out of the to open up for or to meet over the years. Like
my favourite show that I've done with you when I used to open up shows with you was hands down for me. I don't know how you feel about this. Raekwon at the Button Factory. That was insane.
That was a good one.
Because the act that were on before us were absolutely brutal.
I'm not here to speak on that.
No, but let's just call a spade a spade. They were absolutely shit. And the promoter was like, Mo, if you got your laptop with you, can you do something out there? And then what was good about that gig was for Raekwon was actually our hype man, because he was at back of the stage with the microphone getting the crowd going.
That was before Patrick's night, was it? As well?
Oh, it was
that was mad night in Dublin.
Absolutely insane.
And House Shoes, shout out to House Shoes. That's where I met him that night. Actually, that's cool. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was one of the good ones. I liked one of the Nas, when we opened up for Nas.
That was mental.
And Nas's man came out and said, don't play 50 Cent, because now I'm always straight to play 50 Cent.
Of course I did. I'm like, I know this crowd. DJ LES, shout out to you, my man, but I'm not. I had to go out there. I think the biggest 50 Cent song at the time was What Up Gangster. You had to play it. You had to play it.
You know, a couple of all of the gigs were magic. Really. All of them were magic.
Goes from
ones overseas, the ones we did overseas as well, like stick out over the years. Like when I went to America and everything, that was.
Yeah, you brought me out to Boston. I think I was only like 22 years old. Mental, crazy. First time in the US, doing shows, getting paid.
Yeah.
Getting laid.
Whoa.
And all that. So I mean, as we said, from Kanye West to so you've pretty much. Is there anything else you want to do? Because we said show-wise, I mean, you've worked with your heroes. I mean, what else does Rob Kelly want to achieve in hip-hop?
I just want to leave a lot of music behind now, like, for when I eventually stop doing it. Like, I want to leave music for years and years to come. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you're relevant today to these kids? Are you trying to make music to cater towards them, or are you...
I don't know if I'm relevant to somebody, because I'm still here and I'm still doing stuff bigger than I do at the time before I come out. So
yeah,
I don't know about the kids. Like, here's what I think about the kids in Ireland in terms of hip hop music and just music in general. They don't have enough like get up and go to go and do it themselves, because I was really interested in, you know, these MCs in the car. You know these guys that were running around MCing in the car over the house beats? You didn't see that whole phenomenon? Yeah,
I've seen that.
So they're like making something for themselves or whatever. They got millions of views, but like there's no DJ to come in from that scene and put a mixtape together of all of them. There's no promoter going to get them all to go clash each other on stage. There's none of that. Like, so they want everything handed. There's nobody there with like, look, everybody.
But we had that back in the day.
Yeah,
we had a really
everybody
cool
can't rap. So whoever can't rap in your crew, tell him to go work the camera.
Exactly.
Or tell him to go book the shows. Who's the guy with the good personality? Tell him to go speak to someone and promote you. But they don't really seem to. Yeah. Grab it. Like, that's why, you know, people for years or whatever be mad at me for for doing the things I'm doing, but like it's a level playing field, like, and if you want something, then you have to go after it and go and do it yourself. Like nobody's gonna hand it to you. So that's what I feel about the kids. I love when the younger kids are into the music because I'm a lot older than them. You know what I mean? So if they like it, that's good. That's good for me. But
is that something you'd want to do, like to stir them in the right direction, like you be a gatekeeper?
I can only, like, people. That's the thing as well. People look up to other people to get them to do it. Like, but when we came in, like, none of them people were trying to help me when I was.
Absolutely.
They were trying to get rid of me. Like, it wasn't like they were wanting to put me on or whatever. And that's not. I'm not saying that I wouldn't try to put people on. I think Jamie that we work with, Johnny Darko, is one of the most talented MCs. He's only a young guy in his 20s. He sounds like he's been here before or whatever. The first time I heard him rap, I couldn't believe it. Like him, Sarah.
Yeah.
I like the guy, Sleepy Boys Gang. Have you heard him? Dude with swag. He's like the Irish riffraff.
Oh wow!
Irish riffraff, Lil B. Like he's completely, like, you know what I mean.
I have to check that out. I have to check that out. No,
he's got something going on. Like that's unique from a comedy point of view or whatever. But he's a dope producer. He can make beats too. But I just think that the kids should do more. Like there's more avenues for them now. There's more the internet. Just go and take it. Like go and do something with it. You know what I mean.
As well as that, I kind of feel like a lot of the youth and the kids in Ireland today, they don't really have many MCs to look up to who are representing Ireland. They're all looking to, Future and Skepta and.
I mean, that was always the way. Like that was always the way. We there was only a few when we were coming up. There was only Scary and a few. So that's always the way. You're always going to be influenced by the bigger scenes. But I think there's just more opportunity for the young fellas to go and do something and go and take it. Like don't be looking for just one outlet. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the doors are shut over here for you. We can talk about it. Like the doors are shut over here for you in terms of.
Hence Mav moving to the UK.
Well, Mav is a singer, so Mav.
Well, you know what I mean.
Mav's success has been phenomenal, but it's down. He didn't have that success just spitting rhymes, and this is what they do to you over in Ireland. So this is why a couple of years ago I was talking about retiring and I was going to leave, not because of what I was doing with the music over here, but just because of the machine here, right? So we did the Real Thing record, right?
Yeah.
The Real Thing record was big. We got Record of the Week on BBC. We followed BBC. We had a Record of the Week before that with Game Over.
Yeah.
Right. Hot 66 on Westwood. Big Record of the Week on Kiss. Then the Real Thing comes out. Big Record of the Weekend on Nick Bright Show. Charlie Slaughter's premiering it.
Is it safe to say you're the only Irish MC that has been on those shows?
I'd say so.
I can't really think of anyone else off the top of my head. So that's a good look. Yeah, I mean, you got.
Yeah, there's plenty firsts and whatever, but that's for that's out there. That's not really for me to talk about. Everybody knows about that. But what I'm saying is that the doors are shut on you over here because we had this success over in England. Then we get to a local station and they'll playlist it because they've got the quota to fill for Irish radio. Yeah. And then you get further up the chain and the doors start getting shut on you. So what they do to you is they go, we like him, he's a rapper, no, we like him, but can he come in here and bring an acoustic guitar with him? Right? Yeah. You go to the station and like I remember doing that on another station. We're not going to talk about it. And doing the acoustic guitar thing and coming out like, and I had a sick feeling in my stomach a little bit.
I actually remember when you did that. It was with Rebecca.
Yeah,
that was awesome though. That was a really good.
But it wasn't what I wanted to do because here's what another radio station told us at the time. They said we'll playlist the song. An Irish radio station. Yeah. We'll playlist the song, but we want him to do a jingle for us for the summer over Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince summertime.
Oh man,
right? So that's
just
kind of
corny, you know.
That's what they'll do to you. They'll get these kids. One of the guys, MC Lynchy, that has those freestyles and he had millions of views or whatever. Did you see a single?
Yeah, of course.
No disrespect to the little guy. Did you see a single? Yeah. That's not him, is it?
No, it's not him.
He's rhyming over some guitar and they got him with a band and an acoustic guitar.
Emo-looking band with the straightened hair.
Taking away what's good about him and trying to turn him into something different because they don't understand hip-hop over here. So all these kids, like the radio door that they're chasing and all, that's shut for you. So make it happen for yourself. Like, take.
Well, it's not shut on my show. It's wide open.
Not on your show, but people like you, like even at this station, and we, you know what I mean. It's not like you got the niche, you've got the hip hop angle in your show. It's not like there's another 50 hip hop DJs like there is on one extra or something in England. It's like you're the outlet. So the doors are shut on you. Go do something else. Go kick down the door yourself. Take inspiration from Skepta, who's not conforming to radio, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everybody don't have to get acoustic guitars and get a band and start. You know, where's the DJs? Where's the MCs? Where's the rap? Like, just stick to rapping.
And I mean, that's what essentially made Skepta. He spent like 60 quid on a video, brought his mates in and just made music for himself and went international.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to.
Because before that, he was trying to cater to the radio and the charts and the whole. It didn't work. And now he's just being himself.
As well as that, like, you're not giving people the real you when you're doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm interested to know who would be, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to because I know the way you are, but who would be, since you've been around for a long time, if you had to pick top 5 Irish MCs?
Oh, why you ask me this question?
I'm just interested. A lot of people will want to know. Because you've seen them all come and go.
I don't know, man, because I leave someone out and I don't know. I like Tara.
Yeah.
I think New Sense.
New Sense for me would be in there, yeah.
Johnny Darko. For me, this is just who I listen to, so I'm
Yeah,
not trying to. I
yeah.
don't know, and I don't know who else. I don't care. You know, put it out.
I knew you were going to say that.
I don't care.
Rob, you've got a new album on the way. Is it an album or a mixtape?
No, it's an album, dude. Come on.
Boom. Tell us about this album, Kel Jefe.
This album's called Kel Jefe.
Why Kel Jefe? Kind of sounds Mexican.
Yeah, because in Wexford, I'm from Wexford, so people from Wexford sometimes say Wexico.
Wexico.
Taking it, you know what I mean?
Wexside. Oh, okay, I never heard that though.
Yeah. Well, you don't be down there enough.
I know, yeah.
So, and then like I was playing around with that for a while, the L's, and just putting Kel on them. So this is like the third one. That's a Kel.
Yeah.
Because there was Kel Terrible,
Kel, that's
Perro,
right.
EP, and now Kel Jefe.
Kel Jefe.
But yeah, it was just something that I wanted to do, just as a kind of a ironic nod to Wexford.
Nice one.
So it's on Soul Spasm, New York label.
Yeah.
Which is home to like Torre, Jean Grey, so some reputable underground artists.
Big song, man.
And yeah, it sounds good. It's all me. I didn't do any really radio singles or nothing. Just all
Nice.
rhymes straight from start to finish. No,
Features.
No We Are the World records. No dance music records. none
No
of that, like,
no dabbing records.
I don't even know what that is. Honestly, I'm too out of touch. I don't even know what that is. No, none of that. No auto tunes. None of that. So just all straight rhyming the whole way through. I think people are going to love it. It's definitely the best thing I've ever done.
Really?
After all these years, 1,000,000%.
Better than the St. Patrick's Day Massacre hosted by Moke.
1,000,000%.
Shout out Mayhem as well.
From the first bars, from the first everything is just different. It's I took my time with it. It took me 2 years to make it, and I've been working on other stuff even to put out after this, and I was working on stuff in between. But this is definitely
wow.
I worked with J57 on it. He signed me, so I knew him from back when he worked at Fat Beats, and now he's like producer for Met the Man, and he's A&R, and so he was. When he got the job A&R and at Soul Spasm, he reached out, so we signed up straight away. He's done a beat on there. We have Transformer, who's in a group with Dank from Frank and Dank, Dilla's guys. He done a couple of beats. We have Tony Mahoney from London, who brings a dark vibe to it. We got him, and I don't want to leave anyone out. Who else have we got? Oh, Mook from Waterford, from Sounds Phonetic. Mook. Lace me with some gems on there, yeah.
He definitely comes up with the gems, Mook.
Yeah.
So, Kel Jefe, feature-wise, who have you got on the project?
I've got Rim from The Villains on the first one called F. Mitch Green that was out on the blogs, and Two Dope Boys and all that last week. I have Johnny Darko and Terra on one of them, and I have a really, really cool guitarist from Wexford called Wolf. You heard of Wolf yet?
He sounds scary.
Yeah. I don't know if he's that scary, man, but he's good on the guitar. He does like a blues guitar solo. You're going to hear it on the song. Anyway, so that's the features, yeah.
Big time. All right, well, we definitely look forward to that. And when can we expect Kel Jefe?
It's out for pre-order now, so you can go pre-order it right now. And
Get on that.
Come live on June the 10th.
June 10th.
With a video for Black Mass as well that we're going to get into. So
Black Mass. Oh, we have Black Mass here that we're going to get into exclusive.
Yeah.
I hope it's exclusive. You haven't gave this to anybody else, have you?
I might have gave it to you first, but it might be already out there. I don't know. No, I don't. It's
all right,
exclusive
Rob,
to your audience.
Yeah,
put it that way.
Rob, it was nice having you, man. I really look forward to this album, and we're going to get into Black Mass right now. Inspired by the movie, no?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, have you not watched it?
No.
I
saw the trailer, but in the trailer, what put me off watching it was Johnny Depp sounded like he was doing an impression of Ray Liotta in Goodfellas.
True, yeah. I never thought of it like that.
So I said, he was biting him.
Yeah.
Sorry, no biters.
No biters. Rob Kelly, Kel Jefe on the way. This is an exclusive Black Mass. Rob, nice one, man.
Cheers, dude.